alarming death incident that has come from Delhi's Rohini, where in the past 20 days, 14 inmates have died at the Asha Kiran shelter home for the specially abled in Delhi. According to a sub-divisional magistrate's investigation, the deaths have occurred since January 2024, with a total death of 27 deaths that have been reported so far. The actual cause of death is not known yet and will be revealed after the post-mortem reports are available. The National Commission for Women has also sent a fact-finding committee to investigate the matter further and provide the assistance to the victims and the girls that have been living in the shelter home. The NCW chairperson has criticized the Delhi government for the utter failure and lack of action despite the constant deaths occurring at the Asha Kiran shelter for years now. Meanwhile, AAP Minister Atishi has also ordered a magisterial inquiry into the matter, and AAP Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal has also visited the site and tried to speak to the victims of the Asha Kiran shelter home. Joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Brian, which I believe is live from the spot of the shelter home where the alarming deaths into the shelter home have taken place in the past 20 days, raising concerns and doubts over the conditions that are persistent on the shelter home. Brian.
Well, Simran, definitely a very alarming situation. You can see that this is the very ambulance that is there, that is shifting the inmates, and definitely a very alarming situation where 27 death has happened since January at this very Asha Kiran shelter home, and this is the very ambulance. And at around in just 1 hour, there have been 10-15 ambulances that have been going, and also to the fact that they are taking the inmates from one place to another. They are shifting it, and basically this is the very location where in July itself 14 inmates have died at this very government run shelter home, and so far 27 deaths have been also reported since January at this very shelter home. And as per preliminary reports, also one of the dead was a minor of 14 to 15 years of age, while 13 were adults above 20, and even one inmate also died between July 1st and 15, and even mentioned by the preliminary report, adding that later 13 inmates lost their lives between July 15 and 31. The inmates who lost their lives included 8 women and 6 men. And also the report said, and even the cause of the death is unknown. You can actually see that there have been shelters that have been going on. There have been ambulances that have been going on in 10-15 minutes. We'll also try to show you the inside visual. This is the very inside of the Asha Kiran. They're closing it as soon as they can, and they're just opening it for the ambulances. They're just opening for the ambulances, and they're again closing it in just 5-10 minutes. These are the ambulances. They try to shift the inmates who are inside. If I tell you, there are around 1,100 inmates who are inside, and there's a dormitory that is made, where in each dormitory 30 to 35 mentally abled challenged persons are inside as well. So definitely a very alarming situation. Also, when we were trying to speak to the staff members off camera, because they are not speaking anything on camera, they said that there is definitely an issue in terms of water. The water is definitely an issue, because there's no much amount of water. Even they get contaminated water, which is very alarming as well. And even the SDM also raised questions with the amount of drinking water being provided to the inmates, and even to the fact the NCW also held responsible to the Aam Aadmi Party government, and even to the fact there has been a lot of what's going on also. Again, if we show you the visuals also of this very place, the report also by the SDM raised several questions. The NCW also sent a fact-finding team to the shelter home while lashing out at the Aam Aadmi Party government. So again, there was a war of words that is going on between both the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party. Even Manoj Tiwari also condemned this very incident and lashed out at the Aam Aadmi Party on their mishap, or on their on not performing their duty well. And also in around just 5-10 minutes, you can actually see that ambulances have been going on, ambulances are coming and going, even though yes, till now they are not allowed to speak. You talk about the staff members and even the inmates also, it's very difficult to speak to them. And now yes, the team of Delhi BJP has also yesterday released the situation to take stock of the situation, and inquiry has also, even Rekha Gupta also, who is the BJP Mahila Morcha vice president, also said that there should be an inquiry also that has been that should be done. And now NCW has also sent out a fact-finding committee to ensure that the reason for the deaths of the 14 inmates should be out, because in just this month around 14 deaths have happened, and around from January till now 27 deaths that have happened, and raised several questions that what led to something this big. So it will be very important to see, after a proper investigation that has been done, that what led to these deaths of the inmates who were inside.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.